Okay guys, so I picked up some new parts for the GMC. Picked up a set of tow mirrors for this thing. These are the newer style tow mirrors, not the newest, but the newer style. I think these go a lot better with the older body style and with the theme I'm going with this truck, kind of older style. So I didn't want to get the new style mirrors for this thing. These are good mirrors, not too bad, 60-70 bucks, so they're not too bad in price either. Even at that price, these seem pretty good quality to me. These are not power or anything, because I believe 88 to 94 or 5, pretty sure they didn't have any power mirrors for these things. So that was not even an option. And I'm okay with that. You know, I'm pretty much the only one that runs this truck, so I set the mirrors up. And, you know, I don't usually touch them ever, so that's not really a problem, not having power mirrors on this thing. Main reason for getting these mirrors is because of the factory mirrors that come with this thing. Just kind of some small mirrors here, and they really are not the best for seeing behind you. These mirrors are a lot better to see behind you, especially with this being a dually. I plan to do some towing, so these are going to be a lot better. Plus they slide out if you got a really big load behind you. And even just having the duals behind you and the fender there, it's just a lot easier with these bigger mirrors to see behind you. So far, I'm pretty happy with these things. If I don't like the looks of them after a while, I'll have to change them out to something else. But they got the split mirror here, so you can see down below you by your rear tires, the curb and stuff, and then your main deal. Installing these isn't too hard. They don't have, on the newer generation, you got a little spot here that just pops off and you can change out a mirror. This generation, you have to pull the whole door panel off to be able to gain access to the mirror. First thing, you got to take off this right here, and this has got snaps all the way around it that you snap off, carefully snap off. There's nothing over here. That's just for show. I think this goes into the slot right here of the main door panel. And then to get that off, if you got power windows and locks, you got to pull your switches off. You got to pull up these tabs, top and bottom. And they also, before you can do that, let me see if I can find it. They've got these locks right here. These locks actually go on top of these switches. So you got to pull that off first, then you can take the switches out, or you can unplug the switches. Once you unplug the switches, this whole panel can come off. And then the main panel, you got a few screws. There's one in the pole there. And then you have snaps all the way around it, plastic snaps that go out. And a lot of times they stay in the door here, so I'll have to pull these out, reinstall them. But just carefully do it, and you shouldn't have any trouble getting them back on and off. So it is more of a pain than just this little piece here. So once you get the door panel off, you got to take the old mirror out. And there's just 3 bolts here. These are a direct bolt on for this body style. You got to buy it for this body style, and it's a direct bolt on. 3 bolts. However, they do have a brace here. They send you a brace, and it goes on here like this. And there's a stud on the one, and it actually goes all the way in there, and it braces the whole mirror. There's 1, 2, 3 bolts, and these are kind of hard to get to. This one here is kind of off to the side there. Hard to get a wrench on all these, so that was not easy either. I know the newer style is pretty easy, everything's direct and you can get to it, but this body style is not that easy. So you got to kind of play around with them till you get them on there, but you know, that's pretty much it. That's the install, and we'll get out and do some driving with them. I'll let you know how I like them, get some pictures of it, and we'll see. Okay, so the mirrors are a little wobbly, even with that support on them, and it's, I don't know if you can see that in the mirror, but they're doing more wobbling than I would like, and I don't know how else you would support that, because it looks like this outer skin is wobbling, and the window goes here. With the window up, it does seem to help it a little bit. Seems to kind of hold this outside panel a little more steady, so the mirrors don't flop so much. But they do move a little bit. I don't know, maybe if I can find a way to support that a little bit more or what, but overall I'm happy with the mirrors. They do have a little bit of shake. I think that's a problem with these years, must be. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one.